Do you know what? Before these episodes, I'm always quite excited. And then as soon as I hit record, there's this feeling of, oh God, the whole season boils down to this. We've lost 3 games in a row. It's the playoffs. Let's see. Can we go to the Vanarama National? I hope so. Welcome back then, folks, to the AFC Thames Savings, the episode I'm sure you've been waiting for. It's a playoff battle, semi-finals and a final to play. And first up, Hemel Hempstead Town in the semi-finals of these playoffs then. They were a Vanarama National League South side along with ourselves. It actually works out now that you play like the North and South are separate, whereas before, of course, we were all sort of cross-pollinated amongst divisions. Now, our form against them this season has been not great. A 1-0 defeat and a 2-2 draw. It's not ideal, is it? You'd want to go into this with a little bit more confidence maybe, but that's not going to be the case today. But team-wise, we're pretty happy, and the reason for that is that Smith and Marshuse are reunited up front. Although there's a few players with a few fitness issues, Marvin Yule's been brought in here because, and I'll tell you why, we've had a few players disappear on international duty, but Lincoln's going to start for us today. Whether we do anything else as well with these bench players, it's tricky, isn't it? Because you want to have the best side, but you also want to have some players to go off the bench as an impact substitution. I won't put a backup keeper on the bench. We'll gamble in the biggest game of the season. Fleming will be in goal then. Lots of you seem to be getting very much on board with Fleming these days, who has signed a 2-year extension on his contract, so that's really good news. Ings at right back, Thorne at left back, King and Reeve in the centre. They've been mainstays this season, really, really promising. Brunton and Cohen in the centre, of course, are creative geniuses. We've got Best on one side, Lincoln the other, with Marshuse and Smith up front. This is where it's go time, game time, and it's the playoff semi-final. Get past this one, we've got a chance. Now, I will say, of these playoff games, I probably think that they're suggesting we play balanced here, which I actually agree with on this occasion. This is the game I expect to win, I think. I think this is the one we should go through in. The next one, to me, seems tougher. I realise I've said this before, and it was completely the other way around. So maybe this will be a narrow victory, hopefully a victory, as Jack Cox plays for them. Totally normal name if you're called Jack Cox and you're watching this. Hi. All right then, a few more people in the ground today. I don't know if this is our home ground or not. I would suspect not. It's a one-off game, these playoffs, which is crazy, isn't it? That it comes down to these one-off games. Even the Streamer Showdown, I'll mention it every single episode, has 2 legs in knockout competition. This, though, not that fortunate. You can see the boys getting ready, getting warm, as Michael Emery, our assistant, is here and ready to help instruct as the game is underway. We've got to defend a corner very early on. It's played towards that back post. It's knocked down. We're sliding in all over the place, which is not ideal, really. You don't want to see us doing that in our own penalty area. BT picks it up now. We've got to try and defend this and maybe break if we can. Murphy. I mean, they don't look overly threatening yet, I guess we'll say, as Thorne. It ricochets. They're a little lucky. Sanderson on it. Now, a slight challenge from King. He's wildly got in there. You've got to be very careful there, mate. Ball swung into the middle, headed away. Are we going to get under that? We're not. They're going to be there first. The midfielders picking it up in the middle of the park as they knock it off to Mpenga. It's an unbelievable goal. Issa Mpenga has scored an absolute screamer 10 minutes in, and their fans behind the goal go absolutely wild. I think we are the home side here. This is one of the worst starts possible. You can see here Rigby taking his time. They were working it really neatly. It finally finds its way to Mpenga, whose left-footed strike beats Fleming. It's a great finish. There's a highlight immediately after the goal, though. Is there going to be some instant bounce back from the boys? That's the question. Reeve goes all the way back to Fleming, and the tension is starting to build. So many of my big moments over the years have come in 2D, so it's weird to see it in 3D. Marshuse in on goal. Oh, the instant reply, viewers. That's what you want to see. Lloyd Marshuse, the brilliant first touch. A huge clearance from Fleming. Brilliant from him. And Marshuse did the rest. You can see here from Fleming. This is part of the strategy, to knock it over the back line. If teams are pressing us, we beat that every single time. It's such a difficult chance to defend. But with the first touch is that good, and the finish to go alongside it. Thames 1, Hemel Hempstead now 1. I mean, they scored after 10 minutes. We scored after 10 minutes 50 seconds. It was rapid. The ball's cleared. It's flicked on. I'm gonna demand a little bit more from these boys. We've got a goal down. We've fought back well. Let's see now. Can we make them pay for this next opportunity for us. Here we go then. Brunt, lots of space out wide if you can find them. A Cohen, maybe worth switching it, but beats his man, plays it forward. Sonny Best, who's cut inside. Smith now, 20 yards out, got lots of work to do. Sonny Best back on it. I mean, that would have been outrageous. He loves a crazy finish, Sonny Best. I'm all for it. All right, 25 minutes gone. Corner, Lincoln swings it in, front post. King! Oh, you're my king, Lewis! 4th goal of the season, puts us 2-1 up. We don't score from corners very often at all, so it's a bit of a rarity. Brilliant corner played in, and yeah, well, King with the header. Again, I don't see this happening to us very often. It's a beautiful header as well into the bottom corner. If they had a man on the post, they'd have stopped it, but they didn't, so we scored 2-1. All right, another highlight as they've played it inside. They do seem to be picking up a lot of space in the middle, but we're basically gambling that when they commit these players forward, we will have this 2-on-2 at the back. If you just take a look at it, I'm just hopeful that this is what it is. Yeah, this is literally the situation we want. We could have another midfielder sit slightly deeper, but I want these two to be on these two. That's basically the way we're looking at things at the moment with this team. Here we go then. Let's see if they score from it. Obviously, we might be a bit concerned. As defensively we do pretty well. We're hoping that one of these clearances finds our front two. They combine, and off we go. I mean, we've got the lead now, so we've got something to protect. As they've got a free kick, 32 minutes on the clock. Greaves lifts one in, and it's half cleared. Greaves again. It's off the post. I thought it was flying in, viewers. It's off the post, and eventually Marsh Hughes clears it away. And actually, we're going to pick this up, are we? Lincoln on a breakaway. I don't know if we're going to get this highlight. I'm sure that them hitting the post was probably the highlight of the move. As Marsh Hughes' shot is blocked, but never mind. Cohen's going to pick it up. I think that's probably going to be the end of it. But I mean, scary signs. It says there they've not hit the woodwork. That chance, maybe it's the angle was strange. It looked very odd. We've got another free kick. 46 minutes gone. If we can head this clear, we missed the header. Played across. Oh my word, the block. I don't know who it was. I've got no idea. It was someone in there. It was either Ings, Brunt, or King. One of them put in a sensational block to keep that out. Greaves now with a corner at the end of the first half. We're hanging on a bit as Fleming holds on. This is way more stressful than it should be. I say that. Is it? Because it's a playoff semi-final. It's about as stressful as it should be. I've told them I'm pleased with how things are going. We lead the game. We normally play a cautious style. I'm going to come off balance. We've got the lead that I was hoping for. We're going to go to cautious now as they are getting free kick after free kick. As that header floats just... Viewers, I'm not enjoying it, viewers. I've got to be honest. I've got another chance. It is thick and fast right now, and I'm not sure whether we stick in another... I play to break. Oh, my God. Oh, my flipping heck. Oliver Greaves. It's been coming. Brunt is on a yellow card. Cohen's got a little injury as well. The concern here is I do not have a lot off the bench when it comes to our midfield. And if one of them's booked and not playing well, I think Jack thought, we'll put Marsh Hughes in there. Marsh Hughes can play. It's very weird. He can play in this deeper playmaker role on the left-hand side. So we're going to do it. A Cohen I'm going to risk for now, although he's hampered by the injury, which is just not what you want to see, is it? And there's not really many options for us to play in central positions. That's the big issue we've got here. Blimey. I think you're bringing off Brunt here, then, aren't you? You're bringing on Maskell, probably, who's been a revelation this season. I could maybe bring on Aaron Barnes for a Cohen and play Thorne in the centre, but is that the move I really want to make? I think we're going to do it. I don't want a Cohen on. I'm deciding that Marsh Hughes, who's a little bit more attacking, to play the supportive role. Thorne is going to play in the central area. Again, he's decent on that side, left-footed, not as quick, but has got some nice midfield attributes, nice first touch, passing, tackling, things like that. So it's not the end of the world. It's a big risk to take off our midfielders, though. With 56 minutes gone, it's on a knife's edge. I think playing cautiously here is now going to be the ticket. Again, we'll fire these boys up a little bit. It's got individual. I want team fire up. Let's see if anyone reacts well. They've got another highlight. Starts from a throw-in. Lincoln puts in a challenge as Beattie swings the delivery in. Reeve gets up to clear it away. Sonny Best now. Now this is where we could maybe be dangerous. Ball played forward. Maskell wins it. Down to Smith. The Maskell-Smith combination has been good in a few games recently as well. So Smith racing forward. Back to Best. Back to Smith. Oh, it's gone in! I don't know how it's gone in. Adam Smith has shot on goal. I've got to see it from another angle because I'm very, very confused. So let's take a look at this. It's a similar angle but slightly raised. The ball's played back to him by Best. The shot goes in. It's just the keeper. It's shocking goalkeeping. He just misses the ball. There's not much more to say about it other than he misses the ball. I mean, I'm all for it. Keep missing the ball. Their goalkeeper. I'm fine with that. I mean, we are flying some challenges in here. Ball played in again. Fleming on it. Now, of course, we know this kick over the top. The pace of Smith and Maskell now. This could be where things work out for us. He launches it forward towards Maskell, who's going to get the first touch again. It's a really horrible strategy. It hits the bar. Flipping at Maskell with an effort. God, when do you go defensive? Like we're not exactly holding on. Like it's quite back and forth, but they did seem to have a build-up of chances at some stage. As Barnes now underneath it. Can he play this ball forward? The playoffs are always a stressful time, and this game is no different. Ings on that right-hand side likes to get forward. Can he find a pass inside? You can see how much space we've got. Marsh Hughes, normally a striker, now playing this midfield support role, trying to link things up ahead of him. He knows what strikers wants. He plays there so often. Thorne inside, normally a left-back, playing it towards his left-back on this occasion, and it's not a good pass, and BT is running forward. We're trying to chase him back. Fleming's got a big job to do, and does it. Stands tall, brilliant claim. 78 minutes gone, Thames 3, Hemel Hempstead 2. The time's ticking away here. I think it'd be foolish to do anything other. We've got a corner, but we're going to go defensive. We're going to waste as much time as possible. The ball's played in. Reeves under it. 4 minutes to go. I'm going to make a change as well, just to waste even more time. I'm going to bring Sony Best off. We're going to bring Tyrese Lewis on. Extra pace in the forward areas. 4 minutes to go until we're in the final of these playoffs. And round it up, viewers. There it goes. Thames 3, Hemel Hempstead 2. What a battle. This was much tougher than I thought it was going to be. But we're into the final, and we have a chance at promotion. And that's all we wanted, viewers. That's all we wanted. An absolute battle, by the way. Oxford City went all the way to penalties with Bath. Players have been sent off left, right and centre. I mean, that's a good sign, right? They're going to be far more tired than we are. Cohen's out for a couple of days, but it's 7 days until we play Oxford City. So I don't know who they've lost. They've lost a key player, Joel Franklin, in there, 22 years of age, on loan from Barnet, 6 goals, 4 assists from midfield. He's clearly quite a crucial player for them. This might play into our hands. Who knows? The good news for us is I was concerned about both of them, really. I'm gonna give the whole 11 that played there a rest, I think. I mean, what a performance from the boys. Unbelievable. To hang on defensively there. Oh, Warriors. Still not league football, but boy, would I love to be in Tier 5. I mean, I don't think the difference between the National and the South and North is that different. So I would back the side I've got right now to be pretty good there. Of course, the only issue you have is that league sides are coming down. They are coming from League 2 into that competition, and you're going to face far better sides. I shouldn't look at it, probably, but I'm kind of curious just to see some of the sides that are in there at the moment. Like, we've got the chance to play the likes of Yeovil, Stockport County, Barnet are in there. There's some names we're getting more and more familiar with, and man, I want to be in the conversation. I want to be in the Vanarama National conversation, viewers. Don't we all? We have the opportunity here to do a team meeting. I kind of want to, before I do this meeting, I will do it. I just want to see what we were like predicted at the start of the year. Man, that is ridiculous when you think about where we are right now. I mean, board-wise as well, like, they probably weren't that. Well, they fight bravely against relegation. Passed. Repair the club's financial damage. Failed. Very difficult to do that. Where they're on a wage budget. Very difficult to do that. I think, do you just... Oh, blimey, I could bring this off right here and now, viewers. Goodness me. I'm going to ease expectations. Treat it like any other match. There we go. They like that. Okay, good stuff. I wanted to give them a little bit of extra motivation. Not that we needed it, really. Especially after winning that game. It's definitely a big moment for us. Away at Oxford City, though, I guess that it's maybe seeding-based. Oxford City finished boys in the league. They get the final home game, which means we go away to their place. Oh, viewers. All right, then. Good news. Cohen passed the fitness test, so he's ready and raring to go, I hope. We need to see a performance out of Smith, by the way, whose morale is not as good as it maybe could be. Yeah, fairly poor for Smith. Right, let's talk to him about this. Why is it fairly poor? He scored a goal recently. I'm gonna praise him. I'm gonna praise his last game. Try and raise this up a little bit. Superb. I'm gonna put my arm around him. Come on, mate. Superb in front of goal last time. He's pleased, but it's had absolutely no effect. So that is just great. Can I do another chat? I can do more chatting. Let's praise his conduct. Put my arm around him. Your conduct's been fantastic. He feels encouraged. The morale it's not moving. There's not much more I can do. I'm trying to raise his spirits a little bit. Anyway, the boys for the game are going to be the same ones that started the last one. Maskell off the bench seems like an obvious move. The stupid move, and actually I realise now McCready should be on the bench for Manning here. But the stupid thing is Tyrese Lewis is off on international duty for Kits and Nevis, which is fine, but not right now. You'd have probably started ahead of Sonny Best, if I'm being completely honest. The other option we can play is Marvin Yule, who's one of our younger players, who again is technically very good, but whether he would start today, it's a little bit, maybe not. Right, here we go then. Josh Taylor, would he play ahead of Sonny Best? Probably not. Okay, this is like that final meal of the Vanarama South before we get to the Vanarama National. We had pasta for lunch. We're ready to go. This is, it's a whole season, viewers. It's a whole season. I've got good energy, though. I feel, for whatever reason, I feel pretty good about it. The fans are expecting it. Right, that's not enough. We're gonna have to start pumping fists. I've got faith in you. Here we go. Now we're talking. Attackers. We're faith pumping. Faith pumping sounds awful. Right, here we go. They're 4-4-2 for them. We know they're missing a player. This is huge. I feel nervous. I feel more nervous than the lawsuit from KFC, who will then have to tell me that they do not sponsor Thames and to remove those boards. All right, here we go. Game time as Oxford versus Thames kicks off. We're going to balanced on this one. I thought we were better in it yesterday in the last game, so we're starting with it. It's whether we can get an early goal for me. I think the first goal in this game is going to be everything. Passing wise, they're coming into it. I like to keep an eye on who's having the most amount of passes because it gives me a good idea of who's in control, basically. And right now, it's very, very even as they work some things nicely together. Fleming, with a brilliant catch, I guess, as the ball's launched forward up towards the big men. Not his best work, if I'm being honest. Sonny Best, though, picks it up. Nice little back heel from him. Classic Sonny Best. Ings across the brunt. He's got men in front of him. As you can see, Marshes drops that a little bit deeper. Deep lying forward. Then looks for the run beyond. As the pass goes through, it's a big chance. Lincoln, referee! It's got to be a penalty. It is! Oh, viewers, it's a pen. 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 It literally is a pen. It's going to be Marshes, right? He takes these and these. Oh, go on, my boy. Please, send us into the lead. Oh, my goodness me, it was a bit close. He's 1-0. He's 1-0. Okay, 24th goal of the season. We're fine. Everyone's calm. I'm relaxed. I don't know about you. I could not be more. Oh, can someone get me a pina colada? Or 4 of them. Okay, 1-0. Looking good. Feeling good. Happy. 1-0. Penalty. You should have been sent off, by the way. I'm going to praise them. Of course I am. It's gone well. Good first 40 minutes. I'll tell you what, they've got a chance. Maybe I shouldn't have praised them. They're getting complacent. Ball played in. King's there. Forward it goes. Oh, there's no one else there. Where are you, Marshes? Stay up there, fella. As it goes back into their midfield. Careful, boys. Careful now. Sonny Best heads on. Smith. I can feel a sneeze coming on, viewers, which is a little bit scary. As Smith, racing forward, he rides a challenge. Off he goes. The pace now. He gets past that man. Shot in on goal. That would have been a moment. Flipping it. That would have been a moment. If it had gone 2-0 up in this game, I'd have... tops off, viewers. Brunt, ball played in, King's there, it's cleared away, back out to Brunt. He's got options in the middle though, still loads of players waiting for it, can't beat the defender. Oh, if we don't win this. When will it happen? 1-0. Well, we are officially in bottle job territory, viewers, if we throw it away now. It's where we like to be. Hands on hips. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. That could not have gone any better. I don't think as a manager I could have done more in this game. I feel like we've got it pretty spot on. So far, 47 minutes gone, out to the left-hand side, headed on, King's there. It's not his greatest clearance in the world. They're going to have to start pushing for goals here, which might give us more space for those forward men. Brilliant ball out to the right, by the way. You've got to respect that in this division. As Lincoln, though, picks it up. Forward, Smith, head it on. Oh, he has done. Marsh Hughes, what a moment this could be. On that left foot of his, shot goes in. Oh, it's so weak. I don't know, every time we have a chance, I sort of go further back in the chair. There's no logic to it at all. I don't know about you. I'm on edge. Half an hour to go. I'm going to keep things as they are for now. I'm not going to start going too defensive. If we get a second, maybe we will do. As Kendrick out to that right-hand side. They've got quite a few players on bookings. I could do with one of their players getting sent off, to be honest. Played forward. King under it to Lincoln. Nice touchdown to Brunt. And now I can see Smith wanting to make that run. Brunt was looking for it, I think. Marshes does find it. What a pass. Smith. Oh, what a finish from Smith. Oh, my goodness me. This is not used normally in YouTube videos, but I'm very happy. I'm digging my way to success. Maybe I should bring this into the videos. Every time we do something well, a ding occurs, viewers. That is sensational. I'll do a ding for every one of you that subscribes. I could be here a while. There we go. Oxford 0, Thames 2. We're laughing. Half an hour to go. I said I wasn't going to do this yet, but we're going to do a little bit of time wasting. Just sometimes, viewers. Just sometimes. As Oxford City with a throw in, Devlin, ball in, and I was very nearly brought back down to reality. Flipping heck. I'm not calm yet. It's a very even game, and we've scored 2 goals, and I'm feeling pretty good about it. Lincoln and Best have both been booked. I've got no one to bring on because he's off on international duty. The time, by the way, is 10 minutes. Viewers, the time is ticking up. Oh, so what do you do now? 5 minutes to go. Don't care. Don't care. Just doing it. Shutting the doors now. Loads of players on bookings. Flipping heck. Okay, not too many changes here. I think Marshes comes off. We keep Smith on there. McCready comes in, just sits there. Extra cover, defensive cover. Let's just see. It's happening. They've got to score 2 in 2 minutes. It's not happening. 1 minute to go. Oh, yes, viewers. AFC Thames are in the Vanarama National, and my word, do we deserve it based on this performance and not the last 3 of the season. But that's what we're talking about. 2-0 winners and into the Vanarama National. What a summer we have ahead. I can't wait. What a result. Can't believe it. We've got, I mean, that's a good achievement. Let me tell you now. AFC Thames promoted to the National League. What are the budgets? Initial budget, nothing. £9 a week, which is more than we're spending right now. Yeah, adds a little bit on. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is what we are here and what we are talking about, viewers. It's taken an absolute grind. That, by the way, is ridiculous. I mean, that... Look at it. Drink it in. 20th in this league table going into this game, or going into this season. And we have beaten most of them. And we have found our way out of this division. We finished 3rd in the table. There was a point where I thought we could go up automatically. It wasn't to be. Marshes, 16 assists. Adam Smith, 24 goals. Some of the performances from these boys will go down in the history of my saves. Malachi Reeve has not received the credit he deserves. A 7.14 at the back with those attributes. Goodness gracious me, he's been with me for a while now. From the pitch in Southern Premier South, obviously the division below, into this one, has been a mainstay and has got better in the last 3 seasons. That's what you want to see from your players. Absolutely sensational. Wow. Doug's crying, probably in celebration, and that's going to bring an end to it. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like on it. Want to see some more, make sure you're subscribed. There was a point when we won the up, I thought, this is proper bottle job territory for me. I've been here before, but not this time, viewers. I'll see you again tomorrow for more. With love, with care. Wow. Oh, yes. And I just want to say, actually, at the very end of this, let's go full screen for it. Why not? This save has been a bit of a slog in these early parts, right? We're now in the top 5 divisions. We've gone through an awful lot. Thank you for sticking with it. Thank you for watching it. And it does mean a lot to me that you're doing just that. I told you, it's a new era here at AFC Thames. And now we are building. Will we become professional? I wonder. See you soon, everybody. Goodbye. Come on!